All right, let's get going. Scorpio, you pulled some pretty amazing cards here. This is ridiculous. Now, first of all, Primal. Primal is my going out and having a good time card. This is about you really tapping into the primal side of your soul. Connect deep within, sacred dance, and instinct. So basically, this card is saying, yes, you need to go out, you need to tap into that primal part of yourself, and you probably will be attracting some people to you when you do this, which is awesome. But what's even better about this is that you guys pulled Miracle from Chakra Wisdom. Now, Miracle is not just about the miracles that are going to be happening in your life, they're also about the miracles that you create for other people. So now when you're looking at Miracle, it says, you cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. And this is about integrity. But when you're looking at the key ideas and you lighting the way for others and being a light for others, basically it's almost like you're teaching people to tap into that primal part of their nature. You're being an example of how to tap deep within, to feel things, to experience things, but more than that, being able to express themselves. So you're lighting the way for others. And because of that, you're attracting people to you and you're attracting miracles into your life. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I think it's perfect for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, here we go. Here's the energy coming through, the Three of Cups. So talking about going out with people, right? The Three of Cups to me is the support system. This could be suggesting that you do have a lot of people around you, but when you're looking at the Three of Cups, normally it's a pretty positive card. You might be careful about, doing a little bit too much drinky drink, which I should be talking because I'm drinking wine right now. But anyway, the Three of Cups, the support system, the people who actually want to celebrate your accomplishments with you. So for a lot of you, and again, going back to Primal, you might be going out and doing some celebrating here and having a good time with people. But again, be careful, too much drinky drink, right? Now, in the past, why? What the hell? All right. So the Page of Swords, what the hell is that about? Now, for a lot of you, you know that for me, the Page of Swords is the messenger of conflict. Now, when you're looking at the Three of Cups, unfortunately, this is taking a negative turn. This is the cackling hen syndrome to me. When I'm looking at the Page of Swords, I'm looking at the stuff that you don't want to hear about, the things that you don't want to deal with. And there is that question of truth there as well. You need to be careful about the people that you're surrounding yourself with, because for some of them, they may be running their mouths. But we'll just see here where the Page of Swords is playing out. And it may be a situation here where, like you have to be on your toes about shit. But to me, it's suggesting that there is conflict surrounding a situation that may have to do with people. Oh, shit. Scorp, I don't know what the hell the deal is, but it seems like here for the last couple of weeks, you've been pulling this damn card. What the hell is going on? Now, the lovers in the present. Now, this could be a situation here where you're needing to make a major life decision, or we're talking about a relationship, and a very important one at that. When you're looking at the Page of Swords and the Three of Cups, you may have somebody that may try to get in the way of a relationship. And I hate saying that because I don't like creating conflict that's not there, but I cannot help the fact that you have the Page of Swords with the Three of Cups, and it bothers me. It bothers the shit out of me. Now, if you're making life decisions with the lovers, it is about the moral high ground or temptation. This is a decision here where you're either going to follow something that, may look tempting to you that's eventually going to cause a lot of conflict, or you're going to do the right thing and make the decision that is the best thing for you to do. But for some of you, I'm looking at a situation here where you have people that are causing conflict possibly within a relationship. That, or you're not hearing what you want to hear when it comes to a relationship. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. Oh, God. All right. Now, shit. You have the King of Cups in future conditions. Now, for a lot of you, I feel like this is another person. And I've always said this when I've done these readings. When I see the Queen of Cups, I don't care if you're male or female, that is Scorpio to me, because you're talking about the intuition, especially emotional intuition. Now, this could be another water sign you're dealing with, or this is talking about you getting control over your emotions. The King of Cups is a little bit different than the Queen. He takes like a step back. He doesn't get so like emotionally wrapped up in things where the Queen will. Now, oh my goodness, with the Lovers, wow. This to me looks like, and this is for some of you, this isn't going to be for everybody, but you know, again, whoever I'm connecting with here, this looks like a really important relationship. The Lovers and the King of Cups, really? I mean, come on now, right? But there's conflict surrounding this, which bothers me, but it is the past. It is the past. So, you know, even if you're not dealing with a person, you're getting control over the situation, you know, within a relationship or the decisions you're making, or this is conflict that's surrounding a relationship now, like right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh shit. All right, so now your best path to follow, but why? But why? The Four of Swords, maybe you need to take a break from this situation. And it's not necessarily saying that a relationship needs to end if that's the situation. The Four of Swords is your best path to follow is talking about you needing to find your oasis. It's not that different than seeing the Hermit. And I remember seeing that the last time for you guys. You need to take some time. You got to take some time to think about things. You got to think about, you know, what you're really wanting out of this situation, especially if there's conflict surrounding it. But I'm waiting to see here how this Three of Cups is lining up in this situation. You know, I don't like it connected with the Page of Swords, but we shall see. But the Four of Swords is saying that you need to take a break for yourself. You're going to have to do some healing, especially if there were things that may have been said. You know what I'm saying? Because the Four of Swords is like silence. It's silence. Nobody is saying anything. You know, it's time for you to go into your own oasis, to do some healing, to do some thinking, right? But, you know, it's not necessarily that anything has to end, because, again, it's not like death or seeing the Ten of Swords. It's just you need to take some time for you, basically. Whew. All right. Oh, my shit. Yeah, so talking about something that was said. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords in your environment is pretty much telling me, in connection to the Page of Swords here, that something may have been said that was really blunt and really harsh, which worries me. Now, this could be either on your side, or it could be on the other person's side, or it could be things that are being said by other people outside of the situation. Whatever it is, though, the Knight of Swords with the Lovers is like a really harsh communication within a relationship. That's rough. You know, and then the other thing, too, is don't make any rash decisions when it comes to a love situation either. You know, you don't want to be running off into battle when there's nothing to battle, you know, especially if you're looking at outside influences here with the Page of Swords. But either way, the communication is off. It is off. And it's harsh and it's blunt. I don't feel like this is something that needs to be said. I feel more like something is being said in a really blunt and direct way. Now, this could either be being done by you or by the other person or by outside people involved. It just depends here, and we're going to see what's happening. But I'm seeing you needing to take some time to, like, think about it. To really think about it. Because especially if you're looking at a situation here, and I've always said this, the Page of Swords, there's a question of truth. With the Knight of Swords, there isn't. That is the truth. Whichever way it's coming out. You know, this is somebody that has something to say, and you're going to say it, and that's the end of it. And you're going to listen to it. End of story. Right? But it can be coming out in a way that is really like, it feels painful to me. So I would say that you need to be careful with the communication that you're doing based on something that may have been said in the past, or this is what you're dealing with directly related to a relationship, possibly with another person. It's crazy. This is crazy. All right. Oh my shit. All right, Scorp, like what the hell? And I'm telling you, I don't know what it is with this goddamn card, but I'm getting tired of seeing it. The Seven of Swords in your hopes and fears. What is being kept that needs to come out? The Seven of Swords is sneaky shit. This is somebody who is not revealing their plans. They're not revealing the way that they feel. They're not being on the up and up. This is the down low. This is the quiet, right? And look at the fingers crossed, like, oh boy, I hope luck is on my side here. Now, for some of you, as far as a fear, it's fearing that either the truth is going to come out about you or another person. And it may be that you need to have the truth come out as far as what is happening that you feel like you're not a part of. I don't know. I feel a little bit iffy about it just because it's the Seven of Swords. Now, first of all, and I don't mean to say this in like an arrogant way, I find it difficult to believe that Scorpio would not know about some sketchy stuff going on behind their back. The only way that that could possibly happen is if you're blinded by love. You know what I'm saying? It may not be something that you're wanting to see, which surprises me that the Two of Swords is not showing up in this situation. But either way, there may be something that has to come out here with the Seven of Swords. And again, it may have to do with a person. But then again, I feel like, if this is having to do with a relationship, you may be taking an emotional step back from the situation because of the air that's going on in this situation, And then, as far as because I'm looking at the Seven of Swords and I'm thinking about Scorpio, right? Scorpio likes to keep their secrets. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're trying to keep anything that is bad, but in this case, I wonder because of the Page of Swords. And this may be for those of you who are dealing with another Scorpio, which is possible here. But I don't like the Seven of Swords there. To me, it's saying that something is being kept secret, that somebody needs to say, something needs to come out about this. But I'm not seeing anything here that's suggesting that you need to start discussing your feelings. It would have been different if the Page of Cups would have showed up here. But I'm looking at blunt, harsh communication, mistruths or untruths in the past. You've got people surrounding the situation. It's craziness. And it's no wonder why the Four of Swords is there. Okay. Oh, shit. So, I kind of feel a little bit different about this either way that I'm looking at this. And for some reason, this is pulling me back to Primal, the Six of Wands. Again, attracting people, recognition from people. And then you have this connected with, your outcome here. Now, on the other hand, with the Six of Wands, you're talking about victory over adversity. You get victory over this situation, which is good. It's like the truth is coming out no matter what. But it's being done in a way that is really direct and probably harsh. Now, for some of you, with the Three of Cups being in the middle here, you may have had, the cackling hen syndrome and people talking shit or whatever here with the Page of Swords connected to it. But, for you, if this is you, you're like, hell no, But I don't know. I'm looking at that Seven of Swords and I'm going, but why? Why are things being kept on the down low? But either way, I do feel like with the Four of Swords that for a lot of you, you're going to need to take a break. You need to take a break. You're going to have to sit back and really think about things. And maybe you need to cut communication off for a minute. It's not saying forever, but just for a minute, there needs to be some silence. Especially if you're looking at getting victory here over the truth. But then on the other hand, I do feel like some of you out of this situation, maybe, meeting somebody that is recognizing you, And again, it goes back to primal. But, with miracle sitting here, though, I have a feeling that for a lot of you, for my Scorpios that are dealing with this, you're with miracle, there's integrity there, So I don't think that you're purposely trying to do anything sneaky. I just think that for some of you, I feel like whatever has been kept down needs to be out. And I think that that's what's happening here. But I feel like, you want a sense of victory over this as well. Jeez. Man. Now, if we're not dealing, with a person within a relationship and you're just talking about, like, say, career, for example, this to me looks like a situation where you may be dealing with people who are trying to do some sketchy shit behind your back, but you're like, hell no, with the Knight of Swords, and you get victory over this. But either way, with the Page and the 7, yeah, no. And again, that King of Cups can either be a person we're talking about here, or this is you taking an emotional distance. Because typically when you look at him, he's on his own island, Whew. All right, Scorp, we're going to take a look at the soul trees to see what other messages we can get for you guys. But this is craziness. It's craziness, like I don't, it seems rough. It really seems rough. And maybe the victory comes by you being silent. Heal heart and spirit and inner power. Yeah, so I think for a lot of you, the reason why the Four of Swords is here is whether you're dealing with, major decisions in your life or even a love situation, you just need to allow the situation to unfold naturally. Because again, I feel like somebody's going to be tripping over their own feet in this situation. That's why victory is coming out on this. Now, heal heart and spirit, again, it goes back to the Four of Swords, right? It's one thing to cut off communication, but the whole point with the Four of Swords is to take some time for you to possibly do some healing. And that clearly is what needs to be done here. And then you get back to this feeling of tapping into your own inner power. Right? And not allowing these situations to get out of control for you to where, it gets to be nothing but conflict. Because, again, you get victory over this situation. But what bothers me is what people are involved here. What is being kept quiet with the Seven of Swords. And, this may be, a fear too, as far as Scorpio, like, I don't know. I don't really feel that though. Like maybe some of you are like fearing something coming out about something that you're trying to keep hidden. But I don't know. I don't really feel like that. Not with the Six of Wands being there. It's like you get victory over this, like hoping that something is going to come out about whatever has been going on behind the backs of others. You know what I'm saying? Especially if there's lies that are involved with this. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. This one's difficult. This one bothers me, especially with the sword energy going on. Now, if you're looking at a love situation, possibly with another person here, I feel like maybe the both of you get victory over this situation. Especially if you're dealing with people that are interjecting themselves. But maybe the best course of action here is to just take some time out. Whether you're dealing with a relationship that's surrounded with a lot of conflict, or you're dealing with somebody that, I don't know. I feel iffy about it. I just think that the best course of action for you guys is just to not get involved. Because I do feel like somebody's going to trip over their own feet here. So if you're in a relationship with somebody, you eventually get victory, which is good. Now, if we're talking about this in terms of like making major life decisions, right? I worry that for some of you, people may be saying things about you that are not the truth. That, you need to just step away from and let them trip over their own feet, And it could possibly be that somebody's coming to your defense too. All right. I could look into this forever. And this is one of the reasons why they say, personal readings, right? But again, it is a general reading. It's not going to apply to everybody. But whatever the situation is here, you know, I do like seeing the Six of Wands either way. Either way. If you're getting recognition from another person because you stepped away from the situation, or you're getting victory over it. Either way, it looks good. Whew. All right. Now, Scorpio, I'm going to ask you guys too, what deck you guys want to see from. Now, I know we already kind of talked about this one a little bit, but I want to see what you guys want. So do you want the Romance Angels, or would you like me to pull a couple of cards from Whispers of Love for you guys? So you tell me. You tell me what you want. There it is. Oh, no shit. Like, no shit. Really? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yes, we know. We know. Oh, Scorpio, that bothers the shit out of me. Especially with what you're pulling here. My goodness. So yes, we know, right? We know that somebody's being deceptive here. Now, I've always said the same thing with this card, right? Both people are wearing the masks. You know, if you're wanting somebody to be open and honest with you about something, you have to be willing to take off the masks so that they will too. But I feel like this is just straight up deception happening for some of you, right? But back to what you love. Get back to what you love. Screw all that. Don't get caught up in that shit. Especially if you're dealing with people that are running their mouths, you know? Get back to what is important to you and what you really want, right? My goodness, Scorpio. Now, you know, like I said, the most important thing out of this situation is these two. You know, no matter what you're dealing with, these two here are saying that you need to back away from the situation, but then, you know, you will be getting victory over this, which is the best part here. I just think that maybe for some of you, you need to just not say anything. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in the nonsense, right?